Preferences. Sorry it took me a very long time because I was busy on something, but anyway, I decided to accept a request based on how many of you request the same thing. I upload videos on Facebook and then re-upload it on YouTube. And anyway, the majority of you saying how can we do a data storage without a database in an easy way. Well, I feel about you guys because when I was starting in Android, I mean programming, it's very hard because I'm just starting to program some things, learning. I remember it was Visual Basic, and then at that time I'm just using Visual Basic, and there was upcoming using SQL, and it gets me very hard time. I keep questioning my teachers, is there an easy way and how to do that without using database? Because using SQL queries like select, update, and there's more table, it gets you very hard time. And you don't really need a database if unless your app needs to store a lot of data. So I decided to share with you guys on how shared preferences work by making a simple app and how it is worked. Let's start our Angie Studio. Just like before, I already started Android Studio and already created a project called SharedPref. The Gradle build is already finished, and we're here in XML file. All that we need is one text view and two buttons. Now I will arrange the components, and after that we will start coding. What do you think, guys? I think this is perfectly fine for me. Now let's go back to the coding. First things first, create the variables, declare variables, and that variables connected to our XML file, the components, the buttons, and the text view, and we'll add some more later. Additionally, we will add some integer called I. Oh, I forgot to tell you what my plan is. Well, my plan is if we click the button plus 7, it will add to the 0. It will make 7. And if we tap another 7, it will become 14. Well, the plan is how can we save the number here if we close the application, or if we turn off the phone and we start it again and the value is still the same. Same goes here for the minus. If there's a 7 here, we click the minus 7, it will go back to the 0. Now let's go back to coding. Let's declare the I is equal to 0 just to make sure it doesn't get an error. Now after connecting variables to the IDE, the first thing first is the text view. Okay, we will display the value of I into the text view. So I'm using a string value of I because our I is integer, and setting text here needs a value of string. Now let's work with our bot. That's the code for minus 7. And here's the code for displaying the I. We will just copy this because it's almost the same for the plus. In my own opinion, this project will work right now, but it won't save. That is because we didn't implement the shared preferences. And for the shared preferences, shared preferences. And another one is shared preferences dot editor. So basically, this thing holds the storage, and this how you save the storage, or how can you edit the values inside this storage. And now let's make it work. sp is equal to get shared preferences. We call it sp and the number is 0. So take note that no, I'll tell about it later. I is equal to sp.get integer, okay, number and 0. This is one of the name of the storage, but since this is empty, the default value will be 0, so the I is still equal to 0. That is what the text view will display, I is equal to 0. Okay, I guess this is the last part. Now this is what I'm talking about. What we declared here, SP, is the same here. Now we have some error, let's fix that. Put your cursor here and put dot and then edit. Since we have edit here, let's go to SP editor dot apply. So we will edit and we will apply. In the middle, that's where we're gonna work. SP editor dot put in number and I. So for example, our I right now is equal to -7. So -7 will save to the cold number. So the next time we open our app, I is equal to, getting the number is equal to -7, sorry. So I is equal to -7, and that is text we will display -7, even though we close or we shut down our mobile phone, our Android application, or remove the battery and get it back. It will be the same. It will save to the database, I mean to the shared preferences. Let's do the same in our class. I guess that's all it, and we will build it. Well, as you can see guys, it's working. The app is working, I mean. Now let's close the application. Let's open it again. Let's close it from here. Okay, no more. Let's try it again. You see, it still works even if we close it. And actually, I don't have any time to restart the phone just to prove this, but you can try it yourself, and it really works, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you really like this video, and probably this project will be uploaded to GitHub. You can get it there. And thank you again for watching. Let's see. Sorry, I mean, I will see you next time.